Hi, my name is Jason Pleska.
And I'm Scott Gregory of the Pensacola short sales team here at Keller Williams Realty. Today we're going to talk about a question that we get a lot of times from people who have these homes that they need to sell. Their home might be vacant for one reason or another. Maybe they've had to move somewhere else and they still have this home, or maybe it was an investment property. It's an investment property for them. And the question is, should I go ahead and rent the house out while I'm trying to do a short sale?
Well, the number one question most people are always having is it better to always have someone living in the house?
You'd think so. I mean, common real estate advice always says it's better to have a house occupied than not. But from our experience on short sales, it's actually better to have the home vacant than have a renter in there.
And now, with that, what are some of the problems you could possibly face with having renters in your house?
Well, there's a number of problems that come up time and time again when we have rental properties. First and foremost is pride of ownership. The tenant just doesn't own the property, so they don't feel the same connection to it that a homeowner would. They always use the phrase, when you rent out your property, you never get the same house back again. So the first thing is pride of ownership. Another thing that comes into play is the home just, basically, it doesn't show, like I said, it doesn't show as well. But the agents really shy away from showing homes that are rented. They don't want to show their buyers properties where they have tenants in them. For some reason in our market here in Pensacola, Florida, buyers agents tend to shy away from tenant-occupied properties because they tend to think they're going to be a problem. The other thing that comes into play all the time too is that the bottom line is the tenant just isn't motivated to help. Why? And put yourself in the tenant's shoes. Why would you want to help sell the property? At the end of the day, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to have to move.
Yeah, you would think that.
Yeah, so why would you want to help? I mean, there's just no reason for it. So there's a lot of reasons why you're better off not having a tenant in the property.
Now, you're about to either short sale or be in foreclosure now. Would it be okay? Some people think it's all right. Like, can I rent out and then still collect money on it?
Yeah, you've stopped paying the mortgage,
yes.
Right? Yeah, I mean, basically, if you've stopped paying the mortgage on it and you're collecting rents, it's mortgage fraud, plain and simple. It just is. Every loan has that language in it when you sign those documents that if you're not paying the mortgage and you're collecting rents, you're committing mortgage fraud. Now, the fact that people will say, yeah, but thousands of other people out there are doing it. Well, yeah, but thousands of other people are committing mortgage fraud as well. So it's just, at the end of the day, it's just not legal, and it's not something that you should do.
Now, for all those people that are saying in reaction to that, well, I've lost so much money, the least I can do is, get a little bit of rent, to make back something. I mean, what do you say to that?
Yeah, and I mean, it's a fair statement. I mean, people are frustrated.
Yeah.
They've lost money on the deal, the house is upside down. I can understand, I can certainly relate to the fact that they're frustrated, but at the end of the day, like I said, it is mortgage fraud and it is what it is. So it's a better idea not to do, it's a good idea not to do that.
Now, what should these people be doing instead?
Well, instead of doing that, what I would recommend is if you've decided that the home needs to be sold, we don't want people doing short sales to spend a lot of money on, go ahead and invest a lot of money in the property, making all sorts of changes to it. The property is being sold as is. But what you should do is, what you can do inexpensively would be just clean it up as best you can. And again, clean it up as best you can and pretty much help your real estate agent help get the property sold. So without spending a lot of money. Clean it up as best you can and find a real estate agent who's has a track record, a successful track record in short sales, and you can get rid of the problem. Again, the tendency is, yeah, we'll make a little bit of money in the short term, but really what most people are after today is just getting rid of this problem once and for all. And you can get rid of it faster if you have a house that's presentable and accessible, and again, you can go ahead and do that part, and then have your agent go ahead and get it sold and get this problem behind you.
All right, well, I hope this helped you guys. Thank you and have a very nice day.
Take care.